Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. Today in this video we are gonna discuss about few questions of hydraulic system from a question bank called Smart Cockpit. We will discuss around 45 to 46 questions which will cover almost everything. We'll discuss each question in detail so that things get clear. So before starting, disclaimer, I do not own any of the image and content used in this course. All of it is just a reproduction of Airbus manual just to serve the purpose of easier understanding of the systems and procedures. I do not recommend any practical application of any information in this course in your real life. Let's start with some questions. So here is the hydraulic chapter. Question number 1. Fluid can be transferred between hydraulic systems. What do you think? Can fluid be transferred between hydraulic systems? No. False. We cannot transfer fluid between hydraulic systems. Uh, each system keeps its own hydraulic system within it. And if you are thinking about PTU, then PTU can also transfer the pressure between the two systems, which is green and yellow. It do not transfer the fluid, right? So false. Which hydraulic system has engine driven pump? What do you think? Which all systems have engine driven pump? It is green and yellow. You may, I know if you have gone through my fcom explanation, you are aware about it. We have two engine driven pumps which are for green and for yellow, right? Correct. So it's green and yellow. Next question. The load alleviation function accumulators are pressurized by which hydraulic system? So what is load alleviation function? It is a function of A320 which unloads the stress on the wings by momentarily deploying the spoilers number 4 and 5 just to alleviate the load. So it is done with the help of two main hydraulics, green and yellow. Red pressurizes the blue hydraulic system to approximately, as I told you in FCOM explanation, it is 2500 psi. It's, I think, second or third line of FCOM if you will open the hydraulic chapter. Red pressurizes with the 2500 psi. How many pumps has the yellow system to provide pressure, not counting the PTU? How many pumps does yellow system has? You are aware there are three pumps which I know you. First of all, we have an engine driven pump, then we have a electric pump, and then we have a hand pump, right? So we have three pumps. Option Charlie. The hand pump supplies yellow system pressure to the hand pump is used for cargo door operations only, right? We can normal braking, alternate brakes, and passenger doors. No, hand pump can only be used for cargo door operations. It is possible to pressurize the green hydraulic system on the ground via the PTU when the parking brake is set. What do you think? Right? Is it possible to pressurize the green hydraulic system via PTU when parking brake is set? Yes, it is possible with the help of electric pump. With the help of electric pump, we can pressurize the green hydraulic system. Right. We will switch on the yellow electric pump. Once electric pump is pressurizing the yellow system, then automatically PTU will work and help to pressurize green system also, right? The engine pump fault light illuminates, correction, extinguishes. The engine pump fault light extinguishes when the engine pump switch is selected to off except for, yes, let me tell you this thing, this engine pump fault light, which fault light they are talking about. Let me show you first and then will tell you from this only. This is the light they are talking about, engine 1 fault light. This is in the center, engine 1 fault light, right? Whenever you press this fault light in come in, and in the case of any of the fault like reservoirs low quantity high temperature, fluid high temperature, a reservoir low pressure, or any of the reason, whenever you press that this push button, this fault light extinguishes. But in case of overheat, it remains illuminated until this conditions remains, like until the temperature is I think the temperature was 93 degrees Celsius. Whenever the fluid temperature is above 93 degrees Celsius, this this fault light comes because of high temperature, right? Question number 9, with the aeroplane on the ground and the blue electric pump switch in auto, the blue pump will energize. Yes. So what is the logic? Whenever any of the aircraft's engine start and it pressurizes its respective hydraulic system. Let's say our left engine has started and it has pressurized the green system. Blue system will automatically starts working as it is in its auto position, right? So option alpha, one engine is running. Or second option, the blue pump override switch has been pressed. This is also correct option. So where it is the blue pump override, this is on the maintenance panel. Let me show you the maintenance panel. Here is the maintenance panel. um, I will take a screenshot. This is the blue pump override push button. Here this is guarded. This is, by the way, maintenance panel, and you should not operate any button from this maintenance panel. But yes, then option Charlie will be the correct option. First two statements are correct. The PTU fault light illuminates when the PTU fault light will illuminate when there are three conditions. Go to the fcom, or I should go to the fcom. Here is the fcom. There are the reasons of PTU fault light. These are the reasons of PTU fault light. Green and yellow system reservoirs overheat. Green or yellow system reservoir has low air pressure or low fluid level. Right. So question number 10th. Green or yellow reservoir has low pressure. What do you think about this option? Question number 11, the pump identification. You can use 1.25 or 1.5 playback speed because my rate of speech is low. As I am explaining questions, so and it's a raw video, so please keep it in your limits or whatever you like. Question number 11, the pump identification number on ECAM hydraulic page becomes amber. Okay, which pump identification number they are talking about on hydraulic page? I should show you a hydraulic page first and then we should talk about it. Where is the hydraulic page? This is the colored hydraulic page. They are talking about this. They are talking about these numbers. When does these numbers become amber, or when they are amber? So whenever the N2 RPM is below the idle, then these pump identification number on the ECAM hydraulic page becomes amber. You can check controls and indicators of this chapter and you will come to know. It's the Bravo, right? Now question number 12. The dash hydraulic system provides power to the gear extension and retraction. So gear extension and retraction is with green system. Are you getting it? Gear extension retraction is with the green system only, and if we will talk about normal braking, then it's with green, and if we will talk about reversers of engine one, then it is from green. Or again, I know I am going again and again. I am considering that you have not watched my this fcom video, or you have not gone through it. That's why I am going back again and again. This is landing gear is with green system, flaps and slats, and reversers engine one, normal braking. These are the main thing, but yes, we have some other controls which are connected with green system only, right? As long as the landing gear lever is up, a hydraulic safety valve closes to cut off the hydraulic supply to the gears when the airspeed is above 260 knots. I will clear this thing right here. Whenever the aircraft speed is above 260 knots, there is a cutoff valve, safety valve, which will cut the hydraulic supply from the landing gears. So if you will try to, try to down the gear lever, landing gears will not be, lowered because there will be no hydraulic supply above this speed, above 260 knots. We are not talking about the operational point of view, that at what speed you should extend or retract. This is something else. The limitations of landing gears are, we should not extend above 250 knot, and we should not retract at below above 220 knots, I think. The speeds where above which you should not, but if I'll talk about 260 knot, this is the speed where this system will not let you do it. Are you getting it? So question number 14, auto braking is initiated by. So this is if you have studied landing gear, then you will be able to answer it. That's why I am again asking you to go through landing gear chapter also, then solve the questions of hydraulic and landing gear. So I mean hydraulic and landing gear questions are correlated with each other. They are interrelated. So auto braking is initiated by ground spoiler extension command. Upon the extension and command of ground spoilers, auto braking is initiated. Whenever the system will sense that the spoilers has been extended, now ground spoilers has been extended, then the auto braking is initiated. And when does the ground spoilers extend? They extend above a speed of 72 knots. The alternate brake system has the same capabilities as normal, except anti-skid is inoperative. Auto brakes are inoperative. Both first statements are correct. So both first statements are correct. The alternate braking system has the same capabilities as normal brakes, except there are two modes of alternate braking. One is anti-skid when you have BSU available, anti-skid with yellow hydraulic, and you have a BSU available. And another one is without anti-skid when you do not have BSU, right? But in both modes, auto brake is inoperative. In alternate braking, we do not have auto brakes, right? In alternate brake, we do not have auto brakes, but yes, we have anti-skid. We have anti-skids, but anti-skid is inoperative if BSU is not available. So auto brakes are inoperative. As I told you, it's an alternate braking, and anti-skid will be inoperative. So Charlie option will be correct. Question number 16th. When using the alternate brake system on accumulator pressure only, when using the alternate brake system on accumulator pressure only, the accumulator supplies, okay, we'll clear it here. Now again, if you have watched the landing gear video, it will be easy for you. So we have accumulators before the systems. Those accumulator has some pressure in them. You know, they are their main use is to just serve the transient demands of the systems of the users, but they can supply, they can provide 7 full applications of brakes in case of in case of low pressure in the hydraulic system. Question option bravo seems correct. The maximum degree of nose wheel steering available when using the hand wheel. Okay, by tiller, this nose hand wheel steering they are calling is a tiller. I should show you here. This here in the behind near the control stick, side stick, it is a tiller. So we can steer our nose wheel with plus minus 75 degrees each side with the help of tiller. With the help of tiller, we can steer plus minus 85 degree each side with the help of tow barless vehicle. What is tow barless vehicle? Basically, it holds your nose wheel, it pulls it up, and and then turns it. But with the help of tow bar, we can steer nose wheel till 95 degree each side. Are you getting it? If we are attaching a tow bar in the nose wheel, let's say it's a nose wheel of the aircraft and this is aircraft, so we can steer it till 95 degrees Celsius, correction, 95 degree each side. The green diesel lights on the auto brake, these all questions are from landing gear. Again, we are doing hydraulics chapter, but these questions are from landing gear. The green diesel light on the auto brake switch illuminates when the actual airplane deceleration corresponds to the, yes. So which diesel light they are talking about on the auto brakes? Here the diesel light comes. This is here on the auto brakes panel. landing gear. So this decel light over here comes when aircraft has achieved 80% of the selected rate. Let's say we have selected low or medium braking. So for low braking, 2 meter per second deceleration aircraft gives. For medium, it is 3 meter per second aircraft decelerate with the help of either brakes, with the help of with the help of reversers and spoilers, everything, right? This is the rate the aircraft achieves. So whenever aircraft reaches 80% of the selected rate, this decel light comes. So option alpha. Aircraft will tell you now I am decelerating. Are you getting it? Whenever it reaches 80% decelerate. Question number 19th, the brake pressure indication on triple pressure indicator reads which system pressure? Okay, what is triple pressure indicator? Triple pressure indicator is the indicator on the front. Where is that? It is here. This is called triple. Here it is. Getting this is triple pressure indicator. So here are three needles. This is one, this is two, and three. That's why it is called triple pressure indicators. So it is with the yellow system because this is the pressure of yellow system. We do not have any indications of green system, brakes. A normal braking, basically normal braking is with the green system only. Alternate braking is with yellow system. So we have indicators of a yellow system which is alternate braking, but not for normal braking. So yellow system. Question number 20th, to extend the landing gear on the gravity extension hand crank requires 3 clockwise, not counterclockwise. It is 3 clockwise turns. Option Charlie. Option Charlie. So there is a significance. There is a proper, things are going on whenever you turns that gravity extension hand crank. When you are doing it for the very first time, it will cuts off the supply from the landing gear. Then by rotating it twice and thrice, then it will unlock the pins and unlocks the pins and open the doors of the landing gear will extend from the its original position. So we will turn it twice in the clockwise direction, one, two, and then three. They are talking about this gravity extension, right? The aircraft's three hydraulic systems are pressurized by two engine driven pumps and one electric pump. Two engine driven pumps and one PTU. No, this is what they are saying normally. So normally our For normal operations, we have this engine driven pump and another engine driven pump, and then this electric pump, or correction, this electric pump, correction, this electric pump, blue electric pump. So option alpha. Question number 22. When will the yellow system electric pump operate? When will the yellow system electric pump operate? During the second engine start, when the engine first engine master switch is moved to the on position. When the yellow electric pump, yes, option D, when the yellow electric pump push button is selected on, or the ground crew activates the cargo door switch, then this yellow system electric pump operates. Whenever we manually press electric pump, or whenever we use cargo door hand pump, then also this yellow system electric pump operates. Question number 23. What are the major equipment loss when loss of green system? So what are the major equipment loss with the loss of green system? Speed brakes, nose wheel steering, auto brake. Nose wheel steering and auto brake. Auto brakes, yes, it seems correct. It seems correct. I should erase it, otherwise you will get confused. Auto brakes, alternate braking is the wrong answer. Speed brake is the wrong answer. The upper and lower rudders is the wrong answer. So correct answer is Bravo only, but nose wheel steering is with the yellow system nowadays. Earlier in older aircrafts, nose wheel steering and auto brakes used to be with green system only. I should show it here. Okay, so nose wheel steering, landing gear, and auto braking. Auto braking is with this system only, green system is with this system, but nowadays nose wheel steering is with yellow system in new aircrafts. So option Bravo is correct, but nose wheel steering should not be there. Question number 24. A hydraulic PTU will activate when a pressure difference of 500 psi will be there between green and yellow. So a significant pressure loss in any of the three? No, in not any of the three, but it's green and yellow hydraulic system. Yes, Bravo is correct. After extending the red, is it possible to check its position and status? Yes, we can check its status and position only on the ECAM hydraulic page. So let's say that has been extended. Is it possible to check its position and status? I should let's see, I will try to show you if possible. Will give you a situation where rat will extend automatically. Let's say go on the electric. AC bus 1 and AC bus 2 fail. There is no fault like I am planning to give you. Let's say MR configuration. Okay, clear. Here rat will extend. Yes, rat has been extended. So are you getting it? So emergency generator is now running, you can see here, and it is providing power to essential TR and AC essential, right? So here you can see this is the electrical panel. Where is the hydraulic? I'm unable to show you here hydraulic panel, but you can see in the hydraulic panel, hydraulic ecam page. Next question. So please keep it in mind, after extending the rat, yes, it is possible to check its position and status by selecting the ecam hydraulic page, right? The rat is capable of powering a pump which will pressurize the blue system. Question number 26. Rat is capable to powering a pump which will pressurize the yellow system only. All system wrong, all good, these are wrong answers. Rat can only power blue system only. How is the yellow hydraulic system pressurized? Okay, how is the yellow hydraulic system is pressurized? An engine driven pump, right? An electric pump, right? A PTU using the green system, correct? And for the cargo door operations, cargo door only, a hand pump. Yes, it seems a correct answer. Uh, let's go to some other options. Engine driven pump, electric pump, and PTU using blue system is a wrong. PTU using wrong. This is wrong. For cargo door only, an electric correction, an engine driven pump, an electric pump, and PTU using, yes, this seems correct, but can be used with the hand pump also, so this is wrong. Alpha, I would prefer alpha over it. When will normal operations of the blue system hydraulic pump begins? Whenever any of the engine starts, during first engine start. The PTU comes into action automatically when the differential pressure is of 500 psi, 500 psi between the green and the yellow system. It's 500 psi. When will the yellow system electric pump operate? When will the yellow system electric pump operate? When yellow electric system pump push button is on, selected on, or the ground crew activates the cargo door switch. It's bravo. Question number 31. What is the normal pressure in the hydraulic system? Hydraulic system, this is the 3000 psi is the normal pressure which is maintained, but if rat has been extended, it is 2500 psi. Question number 32. Question number 32. You are at the gate. You have started engine number 2 before starting engine number 1. You notice that the PTU test has not been activated. So PTU test gets activated after the second engine start. Oh no, both engines start. It is normal. The PTU will not work until the second engine has been started. As I told you, let me show you in the fcom this thing. Second PTU. Let me find it where it is. You are talking about PTU, inhibition of PTU. So here it is. The PTU will allow the green system to be pressurized on the ground when the engines are stopped. Where it is, the bidirectional. where it is, just a second. PTU, here it is, sorry guys for the delay. I marked it star also. PTU is inhibited during the first engine start and automatically tested during second engine start, right? The self test occurs after the second engine start, right? So option Charlie. You get a green reservoir overheat message, which will come when the fluid temperature is of green reservoir above 93 degrees Celsius, right? Why does the ECAM procedure ask you to switch the PTU off first? Okay, so there is, some problem in green system. So if you will not switch off the PTU, then PTU will try to pressurize the green system with the help of yellow. It will think that now something wrong with green, and a green system reservoir overheat is already, reservoir is overheated, fluid is overheated. To prevent hot hydraulic from being transferred to the yellow, no. To depressurize the yellow and green system, wrong. To prevent the PTU from pressurizing the green system, this is the correct answer. To prevent the PTU from pressurizing the green system, right? Because it's overheat. Fluid is not in limits. The fluid which will be used to pressurize the different users, so that is not within limits. If PTU will try to use yellow system to pressurize green system, so it will affect the system, right? It won't be able to. For hydraulic, question number next 34. For hydraulic system malfunctions, when will the rat deploy? So rat will deploy automatically when bus 1 and bus 2 and bus 2 loses power, right? Keep it in mind. Hydraulic system malfunctions when the red deploys automatically the failure of both green and blue, no. Automatically with the failure of both green and yellow, yes, it seems correct, but just a second. No, 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 automatically with the failure, no. Only when the guarded red man push button is selected by the crew. Charlie seems correct. When airspeed drops below 100 knots, no, this is wrong. So the logic behind is a hydraulic system malfunctions. So any of the system fails, let's say green, yellow, green or blue, or any of the system fails, rat will not deploy automatically. Keep it in mind. When will it deploy? It will deploy when you will do it manually. From where you will do it manually? On the hydraulic panel, and there is rat man on. There is rat man on. You will press it and this will deploy the ram air turbine. But in case of electric failure, yes, there is a condition when it deploys automatically, which is AC bus 1 and AC bus 2 power loss. So to deploy rat, a speed should be greater than 100 knots, right? So 35, question number 35. What does the rat man on switch does? The same switch I just told you, rat man on switch. This does start the emergency generator, however does not connect the electrical network. That option is not included here, so delta seems a best option. Yes, I have doubt in this questions because this is incomplete, right? It is incomplete. We'll do question number 36. Describe the PTU status with green system reservoir overheat. Describe the PTU status with green system reservoir overheat, low pressure or low fluid level. So what will happen? PTU will be inhibited? No. There should be a fault light according to me, because we have studied three reasons. Reservoir is overheat, so PTU fault light will remain illuminated as long as the problem exists. PTU should be selected off. You should select PTU off. These are some practical things. I think practical, as well as uh, one more thing, PTU does not inhibit automatically, so you need to switch it off. Let's do it on iSpring. We will do a green system reservoir overheat, right? Green system reservoir overheat. Let's do it here. Hydraulics, green reservoir overheat. Here it is. So you can see here, warning is triggered when the temperature of the hydraulic fluid is greater than or equals to 93 degrees Celsius, right? The fault light on the green engine 1 pump and the PTU push button remains illuminated until the fluid temperature is less than 88 degrees Celsius, right? So there will be two fault lights, one on engine 1 pump and another one on PTU. You can see on the ECAM upper page, hydraulic green reservoir overheat, PTU off. They are asking you to do a PTU off, then engine 1 pump off. So we will off the PTU and then it has gone, and now engine 1 pump off. Are you getting it? Right. Correct. Now you have seen it. Now it will be easier for you to remember. Option Charlie is the correct answer. 37. During engine startup, when the blue hydraulic system pressurizes, again the same question automatically after first engine start. 38. If you lose the green system, what equipment is lost? Nice. This is something you need to remember. Let's say we are talking about green system. So green system is to the left side. This is the aircraft, and this is green system with engine 1 pump. Engine 1. So reversers of engine 1 will be affected definitely. So not the reversers of 2. So option Charlie automatically get cancels, and Delta. Two options got cancelled. Reverser 1 and gear retraction, reverser 1, gear extension, and nose wheel steering. Again, same thing, nose wheel steering is with the yellow system nowadays, but option Alpha and Bravo both are correct. If you consider old aircraft, then nose wheel steering is with the green system only. So what are the inop system? How can you see? Let's do it again. You have lost green system. Same thing, we were here. Let's clear it. Here are the inop system, right? Here are the inop system. We had lost our green system. In last to last question we did it. We switched off engine 1 pump and we switched off the PTU. Here are the list of inop systems, which is green hydraulic, spoiler 1 plus 5, category 3 dual, normal braking has been lost because green system off, landing gear retraction as inop, reversers of engine 1, yaw damper 1, right? So this is the list. Correct. Oh, they have, write it down here. This is the same list that was shown on that ecam. 39, question number 39. Crew member can use hand pump to pressurize the yellow system in order to operate the cargo door when no electrical power is available. True, totally true. If you lost the yellow system, what equipment is lost? Again, uh, reversers of two, correct. Parking brake, accumulator charging, seems correct. Parking brake, yes, parking brakes are with the yellow system only. Cargo doors, correct. All of the above. Delta is correct. Delta is correct. Right. So, question number 41, on the hydraulic quantity indicator, what does the amber level indication? Amber level indication indicates the warning level of what I should say, reservoirs. What was that? For green system, it was 3.5. For green system, it was 3.5 liter. For yellow system, it was 3.5 liters. And for blue system, it was 2.4 liters, right? So it was the warning level. What does a PTU fault light indicates? It indicates again the same important paragraph, all three. Green and yellow reservoirs overheat, green and yellow reservoir low air pressure, green and yellow reservoir low level. These were the only three reasons of PTU fault light shown on the fcom. I should show you again. This is the where it is. Yes, here it is. So next question, if you lost blue system, what equipment is lost? So emergency generator, no. Cargo doors, no. Wheel steering, wrong. All of the above, correct, wrong. Loss of hydraulic system will render the following system inoperable. Spoiler 3, yes, obviously spoiler 3 will not be there. We will discuss it in flight controls, which all controls are connected with the what system, right? So 43, it's option alpha, emergency generator will not be available as it is connected with the hydraulic system. Mm, here it is again. It's the emergency generator which is connected with the blue system. Question number 44, all hydraulic systems have a fire shut-off valve? No, it is not like that. Only blue do not have, but green and yellow have a fire shut-off valve before the engine driven pumps, right? Green and yellow has just upstream of the engine driven pump. So false, this is wrong. I will show you again. No worries, we have fire shut-off valves. Uh, we have again fire shut-off valves in green and yellow system just before the pumps, engine driven pumps, right? What is the significance of an amber red indication? Oh, that is nice. It is from controls and indicators. What is the significance of amber red indication? I will show you. It means that the pressure of stowing has been applied but is not stored pump correction. The pressure of stowing the rat has been applied and the rat pump is not available only. Oh, if it is not even possible. So I will show you where it is. Controls and indicators. It was amber red indication. So where is that amber red indication? It is 6 number. Amber red indication. Here is the sixth. So amber red, when the pressure for stowing of red has been applied or the red pump is not available. Any of the condition, either red pump is not available or the pressure has been applied, then this color is in amber. Question number 46 and last. How can a pilot switch off the fire shut-off valves? How can you switch off the fire shut-off valves? As I told you in that video, that the connection of these fire shut-off valves are with the engine fire switches also. Where are these? These are the engine fire switches. Engine number 1 and engine number 2, they connect with the fire shut-off valves. They are connected with the fire shut-off valves. They are connected with these fire shut-off valves. So they will be switched off after pressing those fire buttons, push buttons. So this was the last question.